So you want to beat Invasive Yian Garuga, and you don't want it to be a whole bunch of RNG. Well, you're in luck. I've got a guide just for you. So what we're going to be focusing on is blast damage, proccing as much of that as possible. And there is spoilers in this, okay? Obviously, you'll need to get to area 3 to be able to pull this off with this strat. So if that's interested, if you're interested in that, that's interesting to you. Stay tuned. If you don't want to be spoiled, come back to this later after you've done uh, up to that point. So what you're going to be looking for is going to be a monster that can do blast, a monster that comes with the thunderclap egg skill. You also want a Grimclaw Tigrex and a Silverwind Nargacuga. Okay, the Grimclaw Tigrex and the Silverwind Nargacuga are going to be the hardest two to get. Everything else is relatively easy because it's on the map. Okay, what I used is a Glavenus as my main procer of Blast. You do not need to use Glavenus, you can use something else, it's fine. For Thunderclap, I have a Bolt Reaver Astalos. You don't need that. You can transfer Thunderclap on anything. That's just what I have it on because of thunder damage on a Thunder monster, but you don't need that monster. And the last one I have is Almadron, who was about as useful as Ratha in this fight, which was 0. Okay, so your big thing is Blast Monster, and then, the 3 other that you need to use for going forward. Now, the Nargacuga that I have, it's got 2 main jobs in this entire fight. The Nargacuga, Silverwind Nargacuga, not regular, Silverwind. Uh, its jobs are high DPS, high Wyvern Fell damage, but also max stamina. Okay? Have as many bingos as possible. You need at least 5 so that your monsters are as buff as possible. They get all their extra bonuses. It comes in handy. Okay? So, Adur Shard is a skill that you can get from the first area of the game. It's an egg skill, and you need it to be on one of your monsters for this. I mean, you technically, I suppose, could do it without it, but it just makes it comfy. I like using it, so I'm suggesting using it. It does take 100 stamina to use the skill, but it gives you a heart. Okay? So the way you're going to do that is your monster's going to start off with a lot of stamina. It's going to take 2 turns. If you have it built like I do, it's going to take 2 turns to actually get 100 stamina. You cannot let the monster do whatever it wants, though, because it's going to pick a skill and use stamina. So what you're going to do is you're going to start off with Ratha or any other monster, it doesn't matter who, and you're going to just switch to Silverwind Nargacuga. Do not, I repeat, do not select the skill. Just switch to the monster. The monster will then do a normal attack, which it will then gain stamina. The very next turn, it's going to try and use a skill attack, unless you have a cautious nature, or tendency, rather. Then it will probably use Second Wind or something like that. That's fine. If you want to use the cautious tendency, that's fine. So then once you have that, you want to bank it. As far as the Grimclaw, you're looking for a couple different skills. I would suggest having non-elemental attack boost large on it, just because, anything like that's going to help. It is available at this point in the game. Again, you're in Area 3. You have to be in Area 3 to get Grimclaw anyways, so there you go. Search for that, get that, put it on there. The other skills you're going to want on him are Pickaxe Break. You're going to want Egg Skill Solar Cry. You're going to want his skill, Ground Crusher. You're going to want Savage Fist Plus and Reverberating Roar. Everything else that I have on there, you don't need if you followed the exact strat I did, because it's, I just didn't use it. Or like I have Slugger Large on here, it didn't come into play at all. Then as far as the Astalos, we have, again, the Egg Skill Thunderclap, medium attack, a Thunder attack boost medium, and then it's just filled with a whole bunch of other Thunder attacks or Thunder skills to give it as much Thunder damage as possible. This one is used probably the least of the four, but the Thunderclap skill does do good part damage as well as regular damage. So when you're trying to break the legs of Yian Garuga, it's very important that you break them fast. You get 3 turns to do so. Technically kind of 4, but you're not guaranteed the 4th turn. And then there's the MVP of this whole operation. And this is the most boomstick of boomstick setups that you can have. Great skill to go out and try and get is Lava Crevasse. It only costs 15 stamina, power 60, Wyvern Fell 40, and it can cause Blast Blight. It does fire damage as well. Fire damage is not super important. It will do damage, but fire's weak against Yian Garuga. You're looking for that Blast Blight. You want to get as much Blast Blight on, like as many procs of it as possible in this fight. When you use it, you want it to proc. That said, Inflict Rate Up Large is on this monster for me. I highly suggest trying to get that. Bombardier Large is also on this monster for me. Highly suggest getting that. And then lastly, Fire Attack Boost Large is on the monster. Now you're like, oh, but we have to wait so many turns for Blast to go off, and you have to survive all that time. No, you don't. You can proc Blast in 2 turns. First turn, apply Blast. Second turn, proc Blast with Magma Counter. What Magma Counter does is it's a fire-based attack, but once it hits, at the end of the turn, any monster that you hit with that move that has Blast Blight will automatically proc the Blast Blight. Meaning, you proc it turn 1, you blow it up turn 2. Now it does not happen when you move. So you can't die after your move. You have to wait till the end of the turn. So the next turn, you're going to be ready to select a move. You have to be ready, you have to be able to do that. So keep that in mind. The other skills I have on here are just, your random fire moves. They all do work for this monster. But, it's basically just as much fire attack as possible on here. So those are my 4 monsters. As far as equipment, we are looking at the Nargacuga U armor, which is green Nargacuga armor, because it comes with the evasive large. That comes in handy a lot in this fight. It also comes with quick large, which also helps, and it comes with stamina surge medium. All things that are going to come in very handy here. Stamina surge, enough said there, what that is. Quick large is sometimes It's going to allow you to move first in move order, but it does raise your overall speed, so it's going to help you move before other monsters, period. And then it has Evasive Instinct Large, which is going to be your uh, evasive skill where you just get, an ability to evade stuff slightly better. It's like Evade Window, only automatic. From there, we have the following weapons. We have the Emerald Flap, which is the Astalos hunting horn. We use Blast on that. Not the status effect Blast, but the move Blast, because it does good Wyvern Fell damage. And it has a tendency to go first. It has priority of some sort. Doesn't really say it, but it does have priority. Then we're using Magia's Charm for another hunting horn. That's to give us more hearts if we do need them. You're going to want to, as time goes on, when you have a moment in the fight where you don't have to be attacking the Wyvern Fell gauge, you're trying to time stuff correctly, you're going to want to get your notes on that so you can use it when you have to. And then the MVP weapon of this particular set is the Reaver Cruelty, which is the Devil Joe Longsword. And what you're going to want to do with this is you're going to want to actually have it set up so that you're going to do Spirit Blade to get your 3 levels of charge on the sword. And then once Yian Garuga goes into its move set where it's charging up its legs are weak to slashing. So you're then going to use Spirit Helmbreaker on the legs. That's going to take a good chunk down. And then as far as the monster moves, you're going to use Grim Claw, and you're going to go for the Savage Fist Plus or the Ground Crusher. Both are very good. Ground Crusher is a little better, but if you want everyone else to do a little bit more damage, Savage Fist Plus is a good option. But that's the fight. I do have the entire fight here. It doesn't take that long. If you want to take a look at it, you can see, big chunks of blast coming off, and then it's all just a matter of, with most hard fights in this game, you're just making use of your Wirefell damage. You're just managing the Wirefell gauge, the Wyvern Soul gauge, and making sure that you get your stuns at the correct time. Remember, you want the monster to get stunned when it's trying to do something. Knockdowns are great, so long as you keep knocking it down while it's trying to do AoE attacks or charge ups, then you're going to be fine. If you fail to do so, I've had many runs where I've tried other strategies. If you fail to do so, the monster will start doing AoEs back to back, in which case you're screwed. That just happened to be, what I found. That's my experience. Maybe I just had really bad luck, but in my experience, that's how it went. If you screwed around too much, it's just going to do AoEs back to back to back to back to back. Also, it's, charge up AoE. You cannot cancel that unless you get a knockdown. Or not a knockdown, but you have to break the legs, essentially. Which it will knock it down then. But nevertheless, breaking the legs will stop it, or you can postpone it so long as you're canceling it out with things such as a kinship ability, riding your monster and doing a kinship attack, or staggering it. Breaking other parts will also do it. If you get really, really lucky, stunning, but good luck. This Yian Garuga is basically immune to most things. Not quite immune, but it might as well be. I have Slugger large on my Grimclaw, like I said. and I didn't get a single stun. This entire fight, I didn't get a single stun. Only got staggers and whatnot, and I've never had one of my strategies go through where a stun saved me. Just didn't happen. So I don't know if it's possible or not, but it never worked for me. That's why I wanted to come up with a solution that was much less luck dependent. You will see that in this fight, I do get evades. You can bring in Vital Essences. You can bring 2 of them. You can bring in 1 Surrogate Gem. Again, if you're wearing this armor, you're going to want to use it on your monster. The Surrogate Gem, that is. The Vital Essences, use it on the monster side. If you do have to take a charged up AoE after they charge up the legs, you have to ride the monster. You will get hit by that. Okay? Evasion abilities from all my testing do not work on that reliably. I've actually used Lunar Cry as well to get all of its buffs off and use the evasion abilities, and that doesn't always work either. It's very hit or miss. I do not suggest trying to dodge.
Alright, let's see if we can do this.
Like that move, or use dodge solely as a reliable source of getting through the fight. Again, I had two dodges by my monster, which are great, but again, you don't need it. You have 2 Vital Essences you can use, and you'll be fine. So, get out there, beat the Invasive Yian Garuga, and enjoy. We'll see you guys next time. The video will play now, and you can see exactly what happened. So, enjoy that. Sure. That.
Let's go.
Fence down.
Over here. Are you okay?
Lava.
Counting on you.
Okay.
Watch out!
Let's
Force
go.
defense. Thunderclap. No. No. Guided. It's 90.
Counting on you.
Thunderclap.
Now's our chance.
Stagger.
Help!
One more. Damn it. You are at 5.
Let's go.
No! What? Okay. Let's calm down.
Counting on you.
I've got this. Got him!
Let's go.
Switch. Gonna do it again.
Don't push yourself.
Counting on you.
Thunderclap. Spirit.
Now's your chance.
Good.
Amazing.
Help!
Sticker shard.
Let's go.
Um,
Counting on you.
Watch out!
oh, that's perfect, actually. Ground Crusher.
Let's go.
Perfect. Fence down.
This'll do it.
That's not gonna work. Guided Spike Bomb.
Counting on you.
You did it! Now's your chance.
Alright.
This one.
go.
Let's go.
That. Alright. Be fine.
Good going.
Watch out!
Gonna stun it again. That. That's a ditty.
Counting on you. Now's your chance.
Nice.
Help!
Perfect.
Don't push yourself.
Okay.
Beautiful. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna do. Let's see. This, I suppose.
This'll do it.
Perfect. Magma Surge. Very nice.
I've got this. Good one.
Alright.
Watch out!
Ready?
Bring it, bitch.
I got it. This better work.
Calm down.
Hasn't calmed down enough.
Let's go.
Roar. And not Magnificent Trio. Blast.
Now's your chance! Now!
Fence down. Or power, I suppose.
Amazing.
Nailed it. Good going.
Come on. Blast.
Over here!
Nice.
Watch out!
Reverie Cry. Blast. Cool.
Counting on you.
Alright. Here we go.
Keep it up.
Spear Blade.
They're open. Okay.
Now's your chance!
Magma Surge. Sweet. Lava.
I've got this.
Beautiful.
Got him!
Let's go.
Which.
Ready? I got
Alright.
it.
See that?
Power front
Over here!
Thunderclap.
Counting on you.
Spirit Helmbreaker.
Alright! Now!
Perfect.
Keep pushing!
Magma Surge.
Let's go. Nice one.
Come on.
Nailed it.
How much? How much? It's done. Bitch. Bye-byes. Bye-byes. Yeah. Alright, that wasn't that bad. We just had to get some armor to actually be able to evade. So we have the big things here, which are inflict rate up, fire attack boost large, bombardier large, magma counter, which comes off a Jarkon, and we have lava cascade. Then we also have lava cascade is just very cheap and it can cause blast blight, as my voice cracks. We have a Bolt Reaver Astalos, and the skill we used on this is the egg skill Thunderclap. Ignores defense, thunder damage. We do have an Almadron here, where you could use Solar Cry or Wave Crash, or not Wave Crash, Crash Wave on him, but we didn't have to do that. Then we have our Grimclaw T-Rex. We got Slugger Large, didn't come into play there. We got non-elemental attack boost large, that did. Non-elemental defense boost large, that did not come into play. Then we have Ground Crusher, which is one of his skills. And then Savage Fist plus for the defense down. Very good. Also has Solar Cry and Pickaxe Break. And lastly, we have our Silverwind Nargacuga, which we have a Door Shard to get hearts back. It does cost 100 stamina. We have non-elemental attack boost large, the stun spike bomb, and the guided spike bomb. That's the one we used. All very good. But yeah, and then for equipment, we have the green Nargacuga armor. We have the Emerald Flap, which is the Astalos hunting horn. The Magia Charm hunting horn to get hearts back. The Emerald Flap hunting horn is to use Blast, which does a lot of Wyvern Fell Gauge damage. And then finally we have Reaver Cruelty, the Devil Joe Longsword, which is a beast. But yeah, we are level 57. That wasn't too bad. All of our monsters are now 57. They were not going in. I think they were like 47, 48. Grimclaw was like 47, 48. Same as Almadron here. And yeah. Bane here. Shoot. Glavenus. And then, Bolt Reaver Astalos and Silverwind Nargacuga were both 56. And Wrath, it doesn't matter. Because Wrath, it never matters. But yeah, that's it. That's lots of blast damage. And just try and keep them stunned. Just work on that Wyvern Fell Gauge. Get your sword all the way up. Like charged up, ready to go as soon as it, tries to charge its special move there. So you can take that down the first time and then just chain together a whole bunch of downs and you'll be fine. It took me a while to get this because I tried some other things. If you were in the stream yesterday, you would have saw that. But yeah, the dodge skills do not work. Debuffing him after his third charge skill, you know, that he buffs up. Does not work. It's just, yeah, tried a couple different things. This is what works, so this is what we're doing. But appreciate you watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.